You are obviously looking for 1000x return gains on your investment, right? You are obviously looking for the most explosive cryptocurrencies that is really going to transform your cryptocurrency portfolio. Look no further. I have found a few secret altcoin, cryptocurrency gems, whatever you might call them, and these cryptocurrencies are going to end up doing very well because they are on Polkadot. You know, Polkadot has got a very exciting ecosystem. Right now, if we take a look at the current price of Polkadot is currently at $5.13, and a lot of people are saying that they really ended up missing the trend because the market valuation of Polkadot is only 4.6 billion US dollars, and most of you are looking for undervalued cryptocurrency gems, and this is what we're going to be talking about today. So obviously we're going to be looking at the Polka projects because there are quite a lot of different undervalued cryptocurrencies that really deserve a lot of some sort of attention where people get to talk about them and you guys might potentially get exposed to them. So without further ado, we are going to be talking about Mantra DAO, which is only valued at 30 million US dollars. Of course, 100x on this particular investment is obviously going to be around 30 billion US dollars. That is absolutely possible. Remember, Ethereum at this particular moment, today is what's the date today? Hold on. Today is the 12th of September, right? And the market cap valuation of Ethereum is around 41 billion US dollars. So obviously, investments like these might end up reaching Ethereum's current market cap in the next 1 to 5 years. So the other cryptocurrency that we're going to be talking about is obviously Akropolis, and this one is around 49 million US dollars. Of course, 1000x on this particular cryptocurrency is obviously going to be around 49 billion US dollars, which is very, very possible. So Akropolis and Mantra DAO are the undervalued decentralized finance gems on Polkadot because they are obviously listed here on the Polka project website. So if you go to decentralized finance, you're going to find Mantra DAO and Akropolis. Akropolis is here, plus Mantra DAO should be somewhere. Where the hell is Mantra DAO? Yeah, there it is. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into these cryptocurrencies. I go by the name of Muna, aka Beyond 10x, and I'm obviously going to be talking about a whole lot of different money making opportunities. So this is one of the reasons why you definitely have to hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because we are going to be talking about a whole lot of different stuff. Now, you have to remember that these cryptocurrencies have absolutely blown up in the past few months. I mean, Akropolis isn't like really a safe buy right now. So my advice to a lot of people, of course, not financial advice. What I want you to do is you have to develop you have to have some sort of strategy. And one of the best strategies that you can have is obviously getting to power up a lot of different cryptocurrencies and just wait for an optimum time to invest in those cryptocurrencies, because a lot of these cryptocurrencies are extremely overvalued, especially with regards to decentralized finance at this particular moment. Of course, in the future, right, when we look back, it's obviously just going to be regular. It's not really going to make a very big difference. But of course, we are living in the present and we just need to minimize our risk. So if we take a look at Akropolis against the Tether, right, obviously this one is on KuCoin exchange. First of all, let's take a look at the volume. So the 24-hour volume is about 11 million US dollars, which is not very, very bad. And if we take a look at the how profitable it has been from the all-time low, look at this particular value right over here. So it was just flat all the way till May 2020, then it just went parabolic and people actually made 4,000%. So that's like basically a 45x from the all-time low. So if you happen to be one of those people who were very, very lucky to have had invested around these low areas, right, you are obviously sitting in profit. And the previous all-time high was around 6 cents. So we are actually 60% away from the previous all-time high as far as Akropolis is concerned. And all that we have to do right now is we just have to avoid and just see what's going to be happening. So just put it in your watch list. And the best thing that you can ever do when you really want to like pick up these cryptocurrencies is extremely cheap. Right now, this is my secret. This is the secret that I usually use. So if you really want to get these cryptocurrencies at a better price, just wait for Bitcoin to crash. Okay, so like for example, the other day, right, Bitcoin was around 9,900, right? Obviously that was like a best, or rather one of the best opportunities to sort of dollar cost average. Of course, you don't really have to go all in. You can just grab, I don't know, like 10% off of your overall portfolio that you are dedicating to that particular trade, right? And then when the price sort of drops some more, then you can try to invest. Okay, so that's one of the strategies that I usually love doing, because you might never know when these cryptocurrencies are going to end up correcting. And moreover, decentralized finance right now is seeming like a bubble, so you don't really want to be one of those people who's going to end up buying the top and then you're going to be just regretting. So if we take a look at the weekly, right, obviously just using some simple trading tools, right, obviously taking a look at this particular area to this particular high, obviously dropping down to around 2 cents is going to be like a very good buying opportunity, like around $0.019. That's obviously going to be like a way much more safer entry, because this is going to be the 1.8% fib level. So if we take a look at the daily, how does that really look like? And we're not really far from it actually. We are currently dangling around the 0.5% fib level. So obviously coming back to this particular level wouldn't really be a bad idea. And if we had to drop all the way down to about 0.786 fib levels, it's really going to make a lot of sense, because we actually spent a lot of time facing a lot of resistance right around this area. So Akropolis is going to be like a very good buying area around this level. So if it's going to end up dropping all the way below that, you guys already know what to do. Akropolis is a very good project because they are trying to sort of solve the decentralized finance. They're doing DeFi actually, and this is a DAO, which is a decentralized and autonomous organization. So they have like a lot of different services. They are helping a lot of different companies build on top of them. So Akropolis is helping other projects build on top of it. So even though Akropolis is part of Polkadot, right, Akropolis within itself is going to have its own ecosystem, and it's helping other companies build different products on top of it. So this is very, very good. And they also have some sort of almost working or some working services already. They have Sparta, Delphi, plus a whole lot more. So basically people can actually get to borrow and lend and just do some crazy decentralized finance type of stuff. And this is a very, very advanced sort of project. And it's really adding to the decentralized finance. It's not really just about yield farming or staking. It's actually providing value, because people can actually use collateral to sort of borrow and lend, basically borrow money and that stuff. And people who are putting up their money can actually get to earn passive income, and they just have like some amazing stuff. So I'm not really going to jump into what Akropolis is. You can do that on your own. So I'm just pointing you in the right direction. Then whatever you decide to do, I don't really care. And investing in cryptocurrencies is extremely risky, and I have a tendency of suggesting very bad investments. So please stay away from all the cryptocurrencies that I'm going to be talking about. So I'm just putting it out there, because things might go to zero. All right, so that was Akropolis. Now let's go to Mantra DAO. So Mantra DAO is also a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, and this one is let's take a look at the website. I'm actually more impressed with Akropolis in comparison to Mantra DAO. However, Akropolis on the technical, technical aspect of it is way too overpriced basing on where it has come from. I mean, if we take a look at where it's going to be at, right, it doesn't really matter, but I just want to minimize the risk. And moreover, BTC is having some, friction right now, so I don't really want to like get in the way of Bitcoin. So first of all, let me just wait for Bitcoin to do its thing. When Bitcoin is done correcting, then I can think of investing in these cryptocurrencies. However, if you guys have got a tendency of being extra risky investors, then hey, maybe we might have a bounce back like around these areas. So yeah, getting back to Mantra DAO. So everything is all about staking. Stake your own tokens now and earn up to about 88.8% annual returns. Those are your yearly gains, of course, and you can actually get to buy it on Bithumb and Bitmax. So Mantra DAO is a community-governed DeFi platform focusing on staking, lending, and governance. Mantra DAO leverages the wisdom of the crowd to create a community-governed, transparent, and decentralized ecosystem for Web 3.0 built on parity substrate for the Polkadot ecosystem. Mantra DAO gives financial control back to the people to grow wealth together. So these are the key features. You can stake, you can lend, there's governance, there's borrowing, there's karma, mantra pool, whatever, so on and so forth. So basically it's being built on the Rio chain, so it's a hybrid model, interoperability, adaptability, plus all that good stuff. So the most important thing is these cryptocurrencies belong to the Polkadot ecosystem, and right now the Polkadot ecosystem is just, it's really taking over, it's really taking over, and sometimes you just have to like diversify and have a well-balanced cryptocurrency portfolio. So I mean, I did a lot of research. There's quite a lot of projects that have been built on that are being built by the these guys, and sometimes you just have to like sift through everything and just try to find some of the best cryptocurrency projects out there. But so far I'm really impressed with Akropolis. Of course, they might have like some other projects as well, like the Kizian's network, plus a few others as well. So yeah, I mean, it's all up to you by the end of it all. So let's just take a look at the Mantra DAO technical analysis real quick. So this one is not very old, it's pretty new. So if you take a look at the previous all-time high, and I mean, in comparison with the previous all-time low, the previous all-time low was around 20 cents, and it's only up by 39% from the all-time low. So in comparison to Akropolis, right? Akropolis is like way up in terms of a lot of people who really made a lot of money. So if these people end up selling, you might end catching, or rather taking the shorter end of the stick. So of course you just have to like look at these statistics in order for you to like sort of plan your portfolio allocation to these cryptocurrencies, because you are going to be able to weigh the risk to the reward. So if you take a look at this, right, Mantra DAO, I mean, it's only slightly higher, or rather up from its all-time low, right, by only 39%, and its all-time high was around 62 cents. So you have a better opportunity of making more money, or rather squeezing more juice out of Mantra DAO in comparison to Akropolis. Even though Akropolis is extremely undervalued, it only has about 49 million US dollars as its market cap in comparison to Mantra DAO, because Mantra DAO has got about 30 million US dollars. So those are the dynamics that you can look at in terms of trying to budget and just trying to put your money together and just seeing what you can do. So that's that. And yeah, it hasn't been around for a long time. It was only listed, I think, on the 18th of August, and today is the 12th of September, so it's like barely 2 months old. So I mean, like, this thing is barely getting to take off, and a lot of people don't really know about it. So if we take a look at the technical analysis, right, we're not even going to do much because we don't even have like a lot of data. Like, everything is pretty messed up. But just looking at the price action, right, obviously getting to take a look at the all-time low, right, that was around 0.24, right, perhaps getting to buy it at the double bottom level would be very good as well. I mean, if we take a look at the smaller time frame, it really seems like it ended up sort of making this particular low right over here. I'm not really too sure whether it's done correcting, but we can always look at the previous all-time low, which was around 0.0, well, 24 cents right over there. So anything which is going to be closer to about 24 cents, then you can begin dollar cost averaging in. And remember what I told you, wait for BTC to finish doing its thing, to finish doing its correction, then you can think of dollar cost averaging in these different alternative cryptocurrencies, because when BTC drops, everything drops. So there's no need of buying a lot of different alts right now, when you might potentially encounter the risk of BTC dumping and dragging everything along with it. So you have to be very, very careful. So that's all I had for you in terms of Polkadot, decentralized finance, and just a lot of different possibilities as far as making money. And yeah, you can also have Polkadot on your portfolio. Just because it's around 4.6 billion doesn't really mean it can't make you money. As a matter of fact, cryptocurrencies that have got like higher market cap valuations are even safer, due to the fact that you can actually invest much more money, because you've got like some sort of surety in terms of them not really disappearing and you just completely remaining flat without your money. So at least there's that surety of these cryptocurrency projects being legit. And due to the fact that Polkadot is bringing its own ecosystem and there's a lot of developments on its blockchain, you are guaranteed of having like some very good surety in terms of that particular aspect. So if you really want to like do your own research, you can always look at the polkaproject.com. So these cryptocurrencies, or rather projects, are being built by the Polka project, and these guys have got like some amazing stuff. So I really urge you to like take a look at this and just try to have a culture of doing your own research, because I am not your financial advisor. Whatever you do, please do your own due diligence. It's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x. In case you've got any other suggestions for me, in case you've got any other undervalued cryptocurrency gems out there, please let me know in the comment section below, because I am dying to find out the most undervalued cryptocurrency projects out there. And as far as decentralized finance is concerned, drop that in the comment section below. Yield farming, all that, please drop everything in the comment section below. So talk to you a little bit later. Be good, God bless you, and hasta la vista.